What up, you guys? Dylan asked a very serious question, and I'm really glad that somebody actually hit up a life topic instead of a tricking topic. And this one is, he asks, do you have any advice on not letting the world get you down and stomp on you constantly? I, for one, I guess being in the position I am in, am a big, I guess you could say, consumer of that. A lot of people see me as a very conceited person. A lot of people see me as a very heartless person, when really it's just because I don't stress myself over things that I can't control. You know, when you stress, your brain releases an enzyme and that kills brain cells, and most of us can't afford to do that. But the key to this is staying positive, of course. Now, it's always easier said than done, but it's all in the mind. There are a lot of people in this world that are beat down in the world society. That some people beat the others down because they feel that they have the right to think that they have to know it all. All right, we all give into negativity, we all give into anger and sometimes hate, but that's because that's like all we've witnessed lately. You know, violence and hatred, all this negativity. Too many people feel that they have something to prove, if not to themselves, then to the world. If too many people are ending their lives because they feel that they've lost self-worth, all you have to do is start over. There's too many people out that are going into a me against the world kind of attitude because they've been hurt so badly they feel they can't trust anyone anymore, and they shelter themselves from that. And a life like that is no fun. People can change. The coolest part about being human is the freedom of choice. Not as a citizen, not as a friend, not as a sibling, not as a crew member, not as a student, and not as a coworker, but as a human being. That's how free we are. You know, the government's in the way, of course, of that. Everybody knows about the underground revolution and whatnots, but I'm not going to get into that right now. We can only change when we want to and when we're ready to change. Some of us won't change because we're afraid. A lot of society, the reason why a lot of society is so negative is because people are so scared. When someone tries to bring up the underground revolution, they either get killed or silenced. Alright? I know everybody hears about that. The best thing to do, seriously, is stay positive. Everything in life has a force. Embrace it or deflect it. Why oppose it? Alright? So brush off the negativity. Learn to do that. See the positive within the negative. If you give into anger, you give birth to new anger. If you give into hate, you give birth to new hate. Alright? Not many people believe in the zodiac or the horoscope things, whatever, but part of absorbing what is useful, discarding what is useless, and adding what is uniquely your own is something that I found about myself as a snake and a Gemini. And it's when we're under harsh situations, we enliven the atmosphere by remaining humorous about everything and turning everything into a joke. But I'm being serious with you guys for this, for once in a long ass time that I haven't been serious with a lot of people in a long time. It's all in the mind, like I said. You have to believe in yourself. You have to know your story, alright? You know your story. You know how you feel. Nobody else can tell you how you feel. They can only tell you how they think you feel or how you act like you feel. But you know how you feel. They don't have to tell you that they're I don't know, I guess you say, who are they to say that you're wrong? Who are they to say that what you're thinking, whatever, is incorrect? Who are they to say that's politically incorrect? Alright? They don't know you as well as you do. You don't have to tell them your story. You don't have to explain yourself, alright? You just be you. Because that's who you are, alright? After high school, a lot of that gets easier. Once you're at high school, you don't have to deal with that relationship drama anymore. I mean, there's still going to be relationship drama, but you don't have to deal with the peer pressure as much anymore. Now, there'll always be peer pressure, but you gotta learn to master the control of the outcome of any situation. Everybody can control the outcome of any situation. Alright, but it's about your mental state. You gotta stay calm and assertive, I guess you could say. I know it sounds like a dog whisperer, but I actually learned a lot from him. Text message. Let's see. Practice these things that I speak of. Don't just agree with me. I want you guys to practice it. Try and live by it. because it can change society, but only if you do this, if you become the influence, if you become the motivation. All right. So don't let me be the only one who's telling you guys this stuff. All right. I want you guys to tell your friends this. If you have your own perspective, speak of it. Okay. Like, you gotta open everybody's eyes, because there's too many people who don't rise. They don't stand up for themselves. Too many people are too ignorant. Some people think that they don't have to prove a lot of things. All right. Some people are just plain hard to understand. Some people don't want to be understood. But if somebody's beating you down because they're either jealous or they're a hater or they're just opinionated and they like to speak their mind, but they do it in a negative way, don't give in to the negativity, because all that's going to do is just make you guys clash, and there's no good that can come from that. No matter how tempting it is to get somebody back, all right, you always feel like you have to get them back. You feel like you have to come right back. That's what I'm talking about. You feel you have something to prove. But why prove it to that person? Why prove it to somebody who's that negative? All right? Don't give in to that. Let them think what they want. Let them believe what they want. All right? If somewhere in their lives they're going to learn that they're wrong, let them learn that they're wrong. All right? But don't feel that you have to take upon the responsibility to make them see that. Um, one more thing. I want you guys really try and practice staying positive. All right? A lot of society is so fucked because people are so negative. You walk downtown the city and stuff like that sometimes, and you just say something simple to somebody, and then they get all, I don't know. It depends. I can't think of an exact scenario right now, but you can ask somebody for help or something like that, or you ask them a simple question, and then they get on guard and they get all defensive and stuff like that. And there's a lot of people who don't like to get to know anybody because they don't trust anybody, because they feel like they can't trust anybody. Like, you get gangs and stuff like that, and a lot of people they get in gangs because they feel they need a family. But you don't need to be in a gang to be in a family. All you need is good friends, good people around you. It's like I said, it's easier said than done, but that's how it is. All right, and I'm serious with you guys. If you look at it from the easiest perspective, that's how it is. The more you make it difficult to yourself, the harder it is going to be for you to just live happy. You got to believe in yourself. You got to know in your heart what's right, and you got to follow through on that. Look for the easiest way possible to that. But don't just do it yourself, Don't be greedy, because greed is also another reason why society is so fucked. Look in America. We're going down the shithole. And it's because of people are getting so greedy. Everybody wants to be famous. Everybody wants to be big. Everybody wants to do this. Everybody wants to do that. For me, I focus solely on enjoying my life. Regardless of what's going to happen in the end, regardless of if society's going to go to shit, regardless if the Illuminati, the Freemasons, or the reptilians, whatever, are going to take over the world, doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is enjoying life and trying to ensure that everybody does the same. So I'm done with the revolution. I'm through that whole starting the revolution phase. I'm about enjoying life. Because why waste it on trying to start a revolution? Why waste it on believing something that we don't know is exactly true or not? Something that hasn't been proven to exist? Why waste our time proving to somebody else that we are different? There's nothing wrong with being different, and there's nothing wrong with being the same. Alright? You can be the first of you and still stand out. Look at me. If I was exactly the first of me, then I wouldn't be speaking English right now, and nobody would understand me. Therefore, no one would understand my message. And this is the message I'm sending out to you guys: is stay positive. If the world could stay positive, or if most of the world could stay positive, life would be so much easier to live. I only have 1 more minute left, you guys, so I'm gonna leave it at that. This video is gonna take forever to upload, so I'm gonna upload it right now. You guys take great care of yourselves. Stay positive, all right, and spread the knowledge. Live by this stay positive thing, okay? When you get in a hard situation, stay positive. See the negative within the positive. Don't give in to anger. Don't give in to hate. Don't give in to frustration. Don't stress yourself over things you can't control. All right? 'Cause no good comes from that. Take care.